So people ask me, like, how are we doing traveling with the kids for so long in the car? And a lot of times, like, we feel like we're going a little bit crazy. We definitely, like, hope that they sleep a lot, that's for sure. But another thing that we do with them, and a friend showed this to me before when I was going to be going out cycling, that Charlize would get upset when I would leave. So she set the timer on the iPad once, and you know, whatever, we were going to be gone for 3 hours, so she set it for 3.5 and said, okay, when the timer's up, then Mom's going to be home. And Charlize just loved that. It worked really, really well. So we've been doing that in the car because they constantly ask, are we there yet? How much longer? And they just don't understand time. So sometimes, like, if it's an hour and a half, I'll say, okay, it's going to be 5 Paw Patrol shows. So they kind of get that. Or we've been setting the timer. So if it's, you know, we're 2 hours away, we set the timer for 2 minutes or 2 hours. And then, you know, it has like a circle, and it goes red, red, red around the circle until it gets to the thing and the alarm goes off. So she really likes that too. They both really like it. They like looking, checking, okay, how far are we? You know, when it gets more than halfway, they get really excited. So that's kind of been a cool little trick. So if your kids are like bugging you, are we there yet? Or how much longer? Try the timer. Our kids love it. So I think that will work for people.
Big enjoyed.
A little bit of peace and quiet. We only got half the amount of noise back there because Johnny is snoozing. So he likes to sleep. Blanket over his head. What about Charlize? You gonna go for a sleep too? We decrease the noise another 50%? It actually decreases it by like 90%.
Yeah.
Because
it's exponential when those two get together. I think you're gonna get that.
Having one kid is noisy, but then you add in another, and like John always says, it doesn't just double the noise, it like tenfold.
Yeah, it's not two kids. Like if you got one kid and you're thinking about having a second, it's not double everything. It's really like quadruple everything.
Yeah.
Quadruple the noise, quadruple the tension, quadruple the fighting, everything. It's crazy.
And I thought, like, my girlfriend, she's got 3 kids, and they're all within like a year and a half of each other. And she's like, oh no, going from 2 to 3, it's no big deal. It's the same, because I already had 2. But because Monica's so much older, it was like going from 1 to 2. And yeah, it's just crazy. So anybody out there with 1 kid thinking of having 2, you know, it's pretty intense.
But it's nice watching them together.
Oh, it's so much fun when they're together and they're playing and they're having fun and
see each other, then hugging each other and tell each other they love them.
And too, like with the homeschooling, like I don't know if I would feel comfortable homeschooling if it was just one, but because they have each other, you know, it seems like they at least have a little buddy to play with.
The other thing though is when they fight, and that's something I can't stand, is when they get you know, they get, there you go, they get aggressive with each other and they yell. I try and really nip that in the bud and teach them that together they're stronger when they grow up and they're, you know, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, the rest of their life, that if they work together and they always feel like they have each other to fall back on, that they'll be stronger together. And I try and send that point home to them because I know in my life, my brother, my father, these people, I wouldn't have such a good life today if I didn't have these people in my life to help me. And it's not only family but friends as well. Some of the people that I met along the way have been so influential on me. And which is another thing that we really try and send home with her and tell her every day is you got to respect everyone, because that shows you respect yourself and treat everyone properly, no matter who they are. Teaching them values, which is difficult to do because it's something that I think has to be done on a regular basis.